Hi there, I'm Andrea. Today we're going to talk about Kosas's products and also their 20% off site-wide friends and family deal sale. All the prices are already like taken down, so when you go onto their website, it's actually showing how much you're gonna pay for the product versus, you know, just putting a code at the end of the cashing out to see how much you're saving each or how much it's gonna cost. So I actually like that about it because you're seeing it right there, and then you don't have to worry about, okay, how much I'm gonna spend with this and that and that and that. So anyways, I have a bunch of their products, but I don't have them full size. So last year they had a bunch of deals and such, and I got their Take the Site to Home kit. It comes in like a big box, and it's got a bunch of samples, which a bunch of them I still have, just for references and coloring in that. It's really nice to have that. Just try to not second guess, you know, when you're like a different color during the winter and then a different color during the summer and all that. So I like to refer to these as much as possible if I'm interested in a product from them. So I am gonna apply stuff that I have or I can use still, so that you can see them applied. Things that I do not have, I'm just not gonna apply. I'm gonna do my own so that you can see kind of how it looks with all. So I have applied I don't have their foundation, so I applied something else on top, a liquid foundation, and I do have their powder. It's the Kosas Air Powder. I have it in Airy actually, and I got it during the winter and it was okay. But I kind of like more of a hold on in my powder. So this is like nice if you have dry skin. So if you have dry skin, this is perfect, or mature skin. But at the same time, I'm gonna see there, do you see that? I had to actually go ahead and kind of scrape off because it just wouldn't come off. It almost acted like it was hard pan, and I had to get off a layer of it to actually get to the product. And I'm gonna just, you know, just put it in like this, shake it in there, and I'm gonna go around my underneath my face, underneath my eyes, and around my face to kind of set it up. And I'm gonna come in close so that you can actually see what it does and if it does. This, like I said, it's a nice product to use if you have dry skin, but you still want some slightly mattification. It is a little blurring, which is nice, and if you have dry skin, it's amazing for that. And for days that I actually have kind of like flaky skin, because I am on tretinoin, which kind of causes my skin to kind of flake and get all icky, then I'll use this. But if not, then it kind of stays unused, especially for the summertime. So this is half a face with it and half a face without it. You can tell there's still some, I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest too. There's still some kind of radiance to the foundation that I have underneath. It's really not mattifying it to the max, but it's nice that, you know, it doesn't suck up your oils and all that. It's not really sucking up the life of your skin, if you know what I mean. So this is what it looks with the powder foundation. Airy, they're not really pigmented, so I'm gonna do a swatch here. The foundation, well, it's not a foundation, it's a powder. It's gonna be really like a swatch, but they're really not very pigmented, so you can get away with a different shade if you didn't find it. Actually, my match was darker. I can't remember what it was called, but they didn't have it in stock, and I wanted to get it right then and then because it was on sale. So I went for this one, and it works fine because it doesn't have too much coverage, you know. It's just a kind of like a setting powder. Offers some blur and all that, but not too much. But anyways, that's the powder. Now the set comes with, it doesn't come with the powder, so that's why I got the full size, but it comes with bronzer, their bronzer, which I really didn't care for. Comes with this. The samples are very, very small. Almost all of them. Like the ones that come in a cardboard like this, they're very little in there. I did try them out. I didn't really find anything too out there for me to actually buy the full size. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I figured that I was going to be the medium. I'm gonna take a brush here. I'm gonna show you. And I'm gonna just go in the medium and just soak it all up. That's how it is on my... Especially for summertime, the medium is the one that supposed... It leans very warm, and it is a bronzer, and bronzers are supposed to be warm, but I don't really care for too much warmth. I like it to be a little bit on the cool side, just so I can, you know, use it underneath my chin and kind of offer some like shade over underneath here. Because I don't particularly want to do that with two products. I need the mirror very close. Okay, it doesn't look bad, but I think it's a little too warm for my liking. All right, so that's the medium one, which that's exactly what it's called, medium golden bronze. All right, that's how it looks. And then for, I can probably swatch them for you. See how it's just kind of a little, to me, too much. I'll swatch them for you so that you can actually get a sense of what they look like to each other, in comparison to each other. All right, I guess there's not much in here. I'm gonna start with the light one. Here's the light. Let's see if I have enough for the medium. I'm not sure how much is in there. Oh, perfect. And then here's the deep, and it's called Deep Warm Dark Bronze. You can tell the light, it's kind of, I don't know, it's very shiny, I want to say. Yeah, it definitely has some shine to it. It doesn't have, it's not glitter or anything, which I can appreciate because I don't like glitter in my bronzer. A shine, yeah, maybe, but yeah, and then those are the rest. But, and then I still have those. For swatching is fine, but if you really want to wear it, you're not gonna get a lot of wears out of it. So you better make sure you know what you're doing before starting. I'm gonna wipe those off. All right, for blushes. So I used to have their blush, the pink one, the powder. I kind of go for powders more than anything. I like powder products for my skin type. And I had that one. Now they sent some powder in their package, and they have the Longitude 0, and it's described as Cool Pink Duo, and then the Papaya Warm Peach Duo. This is what I had, and I absolutely loved it. 3 years ago when I went to Romania, I gave it to my sister, so she has it, if she still uses it. I'm pretty sure she still uses it because she doesn't buy stuff. I buy stuff for her. Oh, that's silly. But anyways, this is what it looks like. I don't know. Yeah, I do have some. So their blushes come with, let's fix that. Okay, their blushes come with half blush and half a highlighter. So it's nice to have that, but if you do like to pick your own, then you're SOL in that, because then you're just stuck with what's there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the blush in here. It's kind of like a pinky, which is my preferred. I really like the way it lasts, the way it looks on the skin. Like I said, powders are my favorite. So of course, natural, I would go for powder. I gifted my friend, I'm trying to remember if it was papaya. It might have been papaya that I gifted her, and she absolutely loves it. She's a little darker than me, so it really works for her skin type and tone. And yeah, it's definitely a nice blush to have. And then for the highlight, let's see, this is a kind of like a pinky highlight. See how much is in here. Do we see that? You might not see much. I'm trying to concentrate it over there. The blush is really not matte. It has a little sheen to it. Let's try it here. Let's make sure I wipe this good. All right. See how pretty that is? Oof. It is so pretty. I don't think I have any of the highlight. Let's see. Not really. All right, let's try. I'll show you the papaya. Okay, here's the blush from the papaya, and here's the highlighter from the papaya. The highlighter is kind of, no, not in this one. I think in the cream ones, they kind of tend to be quite similar from pan to pan, from shade to shade. So lots of like really concentrated there, and then less concentrated. They're really pretty. They really are pretty. I do like the Longitude 0 because it's pink, and I do like pink blush. I feel like kind of looks like it's too much there. I don't know. Anyways, so that's the powders. Now for the actual, where are they? I thought I had them here. Maybe not. Yes, I do have them. For the cream blushes, this is what it comes with. And they have, let me just, I think I'm gonna do these. There we go. All right, I'm gonna swatch them for you all. All right, we're gonna start with 8 Muse. Oops, that's a lot. All right, 8 Muse. There's the blush. And here's the highlight. I wanna say, are these the high intensity? No. Nope, these are not high intensity, but they do have high intensity ones too. All right, so let me just kind of blend it out for you. Let me get some more highlighter. The highlighter is quite pink, so I don't know. I don't really care for pink highlighters, really. And then, of course, these are like really heavily swatched so that you can tell the difference. So just keep that in mind. And then let me swatch this. And then let's do Velvet Melon. This is the Velvet Melon. That's the blush, and this is the highlighter. Do you see that? Let's get a little more highlighter. The highlighter, I kind of almost like this one better, because it's definitely less less color but more intensity, or the same intensity but less color. There we have it. Okay, those are the blushes, the ones that come in, because of course I don't have them all. Let's just get that in. Okay, now as far as these go, they're lip glosses. I have the lip oil that came here in, I'm gonna put it on for you. I really don't care for them. I don't find them very moisturizing for my super dry lips. And I'm not a fan of frosty lips. And so I don't really care for it much. It doesn't have no taste. It is sticky, but I have other glosses that I prefer more, and if it's gonna last me longer on the lips, I definitely prefer those versus this. So this is not something that I would repurchase for myself. As far as other lip stuff, it comes with like, oh, I don't know if it's all of their lip stuff, but it comes with 2 little foils that have 4 in each, and they come with like so many of them. I'm not sure how many they have in their line. I should have researched before, but it comes with samples of Thirst, Fringe, Royal, Dark Room, Rosewater, Stardust, Undone, and Electra. It might just be all of them. So I have 2 full sizes that I bought before I got this set. And I have them in Undone and Royal. Here's the Undone. The Undone, the bullet came off from the bottom there, so it's kind of twisted a bit, but it's still wearable. And then the Royal, it's like a really dark, almost like, I was gonna say magenta. It doesn't really look like magenta. It's kind of like a mix between purple and pink. It's really, I'm gonna wipe the swatches and kind of give you some swatches of them just so that you can see what they look like. And I'm gonna swatch them all for you. Before I go any further, let's backtrack a bit. The set comes with the oil, Kosas oil, and then it also comes with the Revealer Concealer, and it has all of their shades here. So if you have never had it before, then you can color match. And they're like, the pods are quite nice. Let me show you the pod. Nice size, so you can actually get to try. Just the regular pods, you know. Now I know my size in these, not size, I know my color in these. My color in the concealer is 3.5, though I have not used the concealer for, I haven't used the concealer for the concealer itself. So I would use it actually for the whole face because it is too emollient for me for under eyes. It creases too much for me. Even with powder and everything else, it just creases too much. So for the face, actually, it was perfect. I used that one. I had the whole size. If you search my channel, you will find it. I'm using it in a bunch of videos, but I really liked it as a foundation. It offers coverage, and it's blendable, and it's like emollient like a foundation would be, but it's very airy on the face. It's very light. It doesn't feel heavy, so that's why I liked it. I did use it as concealer as well, but I do prefer it on the face more than the concealer under eye. So that's that. And then as far as these goes, it is very small. I mean, it's like it's one of those peely, you peel them off. You peel it off. I don't know what happened there, but my phone shut off. So we're starting again. Yeah, so as far as the peely goes, I'll show you from this one. This is what it comes with. I mean, it's just a tiny bit. I'll start a new one so I can show you. Hold on. I mean, it's just smudged in there, that's all. It's just literally enough to color match yourself and see what it looks like, but not enough to use multiple times or anything like that. So lip stuff, it comes with these things that I'm gonna demo for you. So we're gonna start with rose water. Like, their rose water is the one that's the most sold on their website. I'll show you the whole pod here, starting with the rose water there. Rose water, Stardust, Undone, and Electra. So let's start with Stardust. Is Stardust? Yeah. No, rose water. Oh my gosh. Rose water. Stardust. Undone, and Electra. I'll go here. Thirst, Fringe, Royal, and Dark Room. Oh gosh. That is not a very useful way, is it? Okay, let's just swatch them. All right, let's start with Trillist. Trillist. All right, Trillist. Fringe. Fringe. Let's take a different finger. We have Royal. And then we have Dark Room, which is the darkest of them all. Rosewater, Stardust, Undone, Electra, Trillist, Fringe, Royal, and Dark Room, all of them. There we go. So those are all of the colors that Kosas has as far as lipsticks. Their lipsticks are comfortable on the lips, but I'm not too much of a lipstick person. I do like to tap with color, but that's about it. Not much really. And then they have the sports. Their sports, I got the Rush. I wish I would have gotten the other one. I'm gonna do a little swatch here for you so you can see what the Rush looks like. It's like a pink. That's not much of a nicer, it's not a nice swatch, but you get the gist. Yeah, it's kind of like a pinky. It looks a little darker in there than when I put it on my lips. Let's just put it on if my lips can calm down a bit. I like that it's thin and you can just put it in your pocket and go about your day. And the thing does not work, so I'm just gonna push it down. Yep. Otherwise it's gonna smudge up. So it's the mechanism kind of screwed up. I don't know. But I don't like minty, so I don't really reach for this one at all, actually. And I really don't care for the color either, even though it looks like it makes my teeth look whiter right now. Maybe because I have a little bit of a tan, I don't know. It didn't seem like that during the winter, but yeah, I don't reach for it, and it's really not very moisturizing for me, for my super dry lips, and so it's really not something that I reach for. I'm gonna give you a little swatch here of the lip gloss that I have, lip oil, and this is in Unzipped, and this is the only one that this color comes only in the whole bundle. It doesn't come. You can't buy it on their website on its own. Is what I was trying to say. Okay, so as far as lips, that's what it is. I will show you these real quick. You get a little cardboard with the shades that they have. I tried the Malibu. I really don't care for them. I tried the dip. It's really not there anymore. This was before I even tried to start a YouTube channel, so whatever I used. But I don't really care for those. I don't really. They have color. Jaws, I think, is the most colorful of them all. Let me just swatch it for you. This is Jaws. I really don't have room to swatch the other ones, and it's really not many left. I could probably do fruit juice. Let's do fruit juice. This is the only one that's left in here, and then the clear is clear. So I will show them to you though on the here. Let's do it here. Not much of a swatch, huh? There we go. Get the color a little bit. So I'll just show them to you like these. Maybe you get a better view on what they look like. More red, more like pinky, purpley almost. Which is Jaws and fruit juice. Yeah. But yeah, this is what they look like. Like I said, not really my favorite. And this is quite minty on my lips and I don't like it. All right, the next thing that comes in there is these Kosas Chemistry. Mine is actually taped. I had put an order on when I ordered other things for like a full size and I really didn't like it. It actually made me smell worse. So it didn't work with me, even though in theory it should work because it takes care of your bacteria. It didn't work for me, so I sent it back and that was the end of it. And then because I didn't like it, it's still in the plastic. I didn't like it, so it's there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Maybe I'll offer it to my daughter. And then it comes with this mascara, which I didn't like at all. It was so dry. I used it a few times and I don't like it, so I'm not gonna use it. It's just a mini size, which I love that it comes with, because then you don't have to invest in a full size. Now, there's a bunch of other things that comes with as far as eyes. It's, well, not a bunch, but it comes with these, which I was really, really excited about. I got to try them all. I didn't like them when I tried them, which is really crazy because when I went to Sephora and I tried them in Sephora, I like them. So I don't know what the dealio was with these. It comes with a little spoolie here that you get to kind of like this size. It might even be this one. I might be, maybe, I'm not sure. But it comes with a small thing and you get to actually try them on your eyebrows. I didn't like it when I tried it here and they dry out super quickly. So I opened them up, I tried like on my hand and tried on my hand, on my eyebrows, whatever I thought it was something that would fit me right or complement. And then I think the next day I came back and must have not been shut closed because they were like drier, and then like the progressive couple of days it was like it was non-usable. So I'll just take them out so that I can show you. For example, this one I tried the dark because I know kind of like where I'm on, and it's like so bone dry. It's bone dry. It's like where am I gonna do it? Right here. Yeah, it won't spread. It's very dry. It's not something you can use anymore. I can use anymore. But I think that the dark brown was actually the one that matched the best. And not trying it here, but actually trying it at Sephora is where I realized that I liked that one. And then, yeah, and then it comes with an liquid eyeshadow. It's called Strobe. It's actually a very pretty color. I'm gonna put it on for you so you can see. It's quite sparkly. It is a pretty color and you can use it and just, you know, with your finger and all that. You don't have to worry about putting it with a brush if you don't want to. But I'm really not a liquid eyeshadow kind of girl. I like my powders. But it does dry quickly. I don't know about 10 seconds, but it does dry quickly. Yeah, very quickly. And you can build it up. You really can't see much, can you? And I'm using my finger, which should give me more coverage. But it is a very pretty color. But like I said, I'm not really a liquid shadow kind of girl, so I really don't care for it much. I've used it, but I don't reach for it. I reach for my, you know, powder shadows. I get more of a kick with those, and so yeah. Plus, I've heard a lot of girls saying that it's spilled in their laps and all that, which no, it's not that liquidy. It's not that liquidy to spill. I don't know. But I think that's about it what I have as far as their things. So if I were to recommend, oh no, wait a minute. It comes with, wait up, don't forget about it. Okay, it comes with a mini of the clear brow gel. This is a full size. This is not a mini. This is a full size that I bought, and I used the mini size. It's like this much. It's plastic, the little one, and the thing kind of broke. It's kind of like this size almost, kind of like this, yeah. And the lid broke because when I twisted it, I must have twisted a little too hard, I don't know, and it just popped, and it was fine. But it started to dry out, and because of that, it would peel off. After a while, it would start to peel off. I had plenty of product in there, but it started to peel off. So I gave that up and I started using these. And I have, I mean, if you can see, it's not, mine is not clear anymore. Hold on, I come close. It's like, it's up here. So I have plenty product in there. Stop. I have plenty of product in there. It got quite brown because of the product that I put on my eyebrows before I do this. Let's just do it like this by itself. And I like it. I just don't like the fact that it starts to peel like I have glue stick, like I have glue on them. A bunch of times I didn't realize I had it, especially with the old one, but this one started to do the same thing. I didn't realize I had it and you know, I was messing with my eyebrows, and then I looked at the pictures when we took pictures, and it was like, oh my gosh, it's just weird. So it looked like I had something in there, like I had glue on it, and it was coming apart. So this one does good if you like a very small, not small, very little hold. So it will hold, but it won't hold like a really it will not stamp it there and stay there. But you can tell that it did a little nice, you know, a nice look. So if you're gonna wear it on its own, it's fine. You won't get the cloudiness in there or the brown. But I don't like that it does that. I have a lot of product left, and I'm not looking forward to, you know, sitting there and kind of scraping off the things, which it defeats the purpose, because if I take it off, then it's not holding them up, and mine just like to go down, and I really want something that will keep them up like that whole day if I'm gonna put it on, you know. So I might try some Benefit maybe. Yeah, I was thinking to get the colored one like this, but if it's gonna peel off, then what's the point, really? I don't want to do that. So I haven't tried. I tried their pencils, the eyebrow pencils, and they looked really nice. They held really nice throughout the day. But I tried them from Sephora one day when I went there. So I didn't have it, you know, around, so actually do a wear test and all that. But yeah, they looked nice. I think that's about it. That's all I see here. Yeah, so if I were to recommend something from what I have tried, I haven't tried their foundation, and I haven't tried, I don't know what else I haven't tried, but the foundation for sure I didn't try. But if I were to recommend something from what I've tried, that's a tough one. I would recommend the concealer. If you have dry skin, it will work as a concealer, because it will not really, you will need that moisturization and that emollient. If you have like, what do you call? If you have mature skin, that will help, because you will need all that, you know, moisture and the spreadability of it, I guess. And it doesn't dry like really hard, so you can, you know, if you don't want to set it, you don't set it. If you want to set it, you can set it. And then if you do have dry skin, this is a nice powder. If you have dry skin or mature, and you like a powder on, but you don't like a powder that, you know, sets your makeup like really good and, you know, stays like that. If you do like a powder that's more oil soaking and more drying, let's say, though I don't like to say drying because that then makes you think that it's gonna dry your face out, and that's not it. It's just that it keeps in there much better, and it doesn't let your makeup kind of slip and slide. Those are the ones that I like to wear, because I do have oily T-zone and I need help on that department. Otherwise it's just shiny all over, and this one does not do that for me. It does not hold my makeup matte. So I use it mostly like winter time, and then if my face is really flaky and if my face is really like dry, that's when I'll use this one to kind of mattify a bit. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend if you have oily skin tone and if you were looking for something to really set your makeup in place. But concealer, hands down, is probably my favorite product from their line, I should say. That's yeah. And then I do like their oil. I didn't talk about their oil. Oops, stay there. Oops. Uh-oh. My shirt got all down. Okay. I like their oil, but I find it that some days, because I bought a few sample sizes a couple of years back, and I used it, and some days it looked so nice, and some days it showed so much texture and so much crepiness, and it just broke down on things. But it really looked nice when it did. So I didn't feel like buying a whole size just for that, you know, like sometimes yes, sometimes no type of thing. I kind of like to count on a foundation that will work good at any time. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still tempted to get another one. So maybe I'll do it this time that they have their sale. I don't know, but I definitely want to get a concealer. I really like their concealer as foundation. I'd like to try their foundation, but it's just such a big size, and I like to try a lot. So if I'm gonna buy a whole size and then, you know, try on and on and on and on, and that's gonna sit there and get bad, and I just don't want that. So I know that they had small sizes, and they were giving them away with a certain amount of money that you spent on their website a while back, and I kind of wish I had bought something just to get that one. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really want to buy something? But now they're on sale, and so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But concealer is my favorite. I don't recommend their really eyebrow thing, just because it gets bad after a while. When you first get it, it's nice, but not after. If you like minty and you don't suffer from like dry lips, this is nice. I would get the other side though, the other color, not the Rush one, the kind of like a reddish one. I can't remember what it's called. Pulse, I believe it's Pulse. It could be Pulse. They do have a clear one too. And then, I don't know. Oh yeah, the blushes, the powder blushes. I really like them. They really look nice. I don't really care for the bronzer. So, and the lipsticks, they're really raved about the lipsticks, but I don't find that I reach for them. I don't reach for a lot of lipsticks, I should say. But they're more of a, they're comfortable, but more on the matte side than not. And I don't really do that because my lips are so dry and kind of, yeah, I don't like those. But anyways, guys, this is it for me. This is all. I tried to show you everything that I had, but this is it. I hope that this has helped you a little bit, just to kind of give you an introduction on the brand and what they carry and all that. Keep in mind that this set, it is sold out now. They don't have it. This set, when it comes back inside in stock, you pay $35 for all of the samples and all that, and like the mini sizes, and kind of gives you a taste of what they have. But also you get a $35 credit to use on anything that you want in their store. So that's actually what I did. I bought these, and then I tried the things on, and then I got the full size of these and the full size of these, and then I got the full size of the concealer. So, you know, I mean, it wasn't all just $35, of course, it was much more than that, but it definitely helped, you know. Once you know what you like, then you can get the full size and you still have the $35 trying all of the other stuff. So if you are interested in the Kosas brand and you are new to it and you want to dip your toes in, I do recommend you get the whole set. You get the $35 to buy whatever it is that you like from the set, and it's nice to have that. Now they don't have samples of their powder foundations in the kit. I don't know if they'll add them anytime, but they do not have it now. So keep in mind that if you're interested in their powder. But once in a while they'll come back with like mini sizes of their stuff, their full sizes. And for holidays, I know they have a lot of sales going on, and they usually have a gift or purchase. So just keep an eye on it, see what you like. But anyways, I hope that this has helped you a little bit to see what they have and how they act and some samples of it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Up until then, you guys take care.